Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another video. This is like my third time trying to record this today. Unfortunately, I've been extremely busy, which is why this video is coming out so late. In general, things with the league are sort of backed up. Hopefully, we can get things straightened out. We are nearing the end of the regular season, so things will be a little less hectic here shortly. But we want to iron, everything out and keep everything on good scheduling. But yeah, we're just gonna break down our standings and look at our playoff picture. With only two weeks left, um, a good portion of Week 9 games have already been played. Um, but with basically a week and a half left, you could say things for the playoffs are really starting to shape up. So we'll take a quick look, break things down. First, looking at our legacy division. First off, as I kind of said last week, six win teams are blocked for the playoffs at this point. So we do have some teams that got that hit that mark this week, and they are now guaranteed playoffs. Our 5-win teams still potentially could miss out, although not extremely likely. It is a chance, as obviously as well. Obviously everybody 8 and above, top 8 is basically playoffs. So still battling it out. In the lower ends, we have some teams that have really close, or they're really close together, and basically are going to be fighting out for those last couple spots. Technically, as you can see, nobody is eliminated from the playoffs yet. Technically, all the teams have potential to make the playoffs, um, although rather unlikely for most of them. Still is possible, especially with 12 teams in an 18 playoff race. It's kind of not done until the whistle blows. So we'll see how that goes for the rest of the season. Basically, a lot of people aren't guaranteed playoffs. They just need to be winning as many games as possible. You need to win out. You need to get good differentials. Basically, it. Um, the 3 and 5 teams are in a much better position than some of the 2 and 6 teams, obviously. But that's kind of the situation there. Just being trying to win. The 5-win teams, I believe, are winning in. I'm pretty sure for Week 9, which is good news for a lot of them. So obviously, very important for your 5-win team to be winning in. Once you get that 6 mark, you're golden. And then obviously all the other teams just need to be winning as many matches as possible. Next, we'll take a quick look at our newcomer division, which has a lot of teams who have made it already. 5 total teams have made the playoffs. Really, truthfully, there's just a huge gap between the top 5 teams and everybody else, honestly. Um, so obviously, all these teams have made it. We do have some tiebreakers that might have to come down to. We'll figure those out. As for the rest of the teams, there's a pretty close race. A lot of teams have very close records. Um, Obviously, none of these teams have guaranteed, especially with like some of the lower differential. Like 5-3 with a plus 4 differential isn't great. If the differential was a little bit higher, it'd be a little safer for the Waffle Kings to be guaranteed that playoff spot, but or to make it easier for the playoff spot. But it's still very possible to lose out and lose that playoff spot with such good competition. Really and truthfully, similar position to the legacy coaches, just seem to be winning matches. At this point, I believe 5 wins and you're in, or 6 wins and you're in as well. So Waffle Kings having a chance to lock in playoffs right here. Other teams will need to win as many games as possible to have a shot. Um, that being said, though, even a 2 and 6 teams down here, they have a shot. That being said, though, unfortunately, we have 2 teams that have been eliminated from the playoffs. That being Guillotine Victory and the Bronx Beretics. Both of them just not good, unable to get enough matches. Basically, crossing that eight loss threshold, officially putting you out of contention. And even the 7 loss threshold doesn't really wouldn't even guarantee loss, but because of the fact that some of these teams do play each other and are still in contention, would actually force out the guarantee of victory because it is impossible for them to win enough matches, basically. Because I think Burb and Evader, I'm pretty sure play, I think week 10, if I'm not mistaken, and that basically the presence of that match invalidates guarantee of victory, basically. Um, from being able to make the playoffs. So we do have 2 teams eliminated. We have 5 teams that have made it. So basically, the last 3 spots up for grab. It's going to be a tight race. It's going to be really, really interesting these next couple of weeks to see how that plays out. So all coaches, maybe bringing their A game, really and truthfully being prepared. It's going to be exciting to see. Be a dogfight really for those last couple spots in both divisions. Really and truthfully, the way things have ironed out. Like I said, 6 wins and you're in. That's true for both divisions. So people trying to get that 6th win, it's going to guarantee them playoffs, basically. If you're not, maybe you're winning as many games as possible, right? We'll take a quick look at standings or MVP race standings. Basically, we have some teams, some Mons that are doing really well. We have an 18-1 Iron Valiant. Few Mons with double-digit kills popping up. Um, So Mons have a lot of kills and haven't played a lot of games. That's also very interesting to see. Um, Look at the Legacy division real quick. Their MVP race, how that's going. We have a very interesting, a 13-4 Megalodios that hasn't even gotten a kill, I think, in the past 3 games. Very interesting to see that mon up that high. Some other high kill mods. Jellicent, sort of a standout, being a tier 6 Terra captain all the way up here amongst Pokemon like Landorus and Carded, Megalodios, Megaloplany, Mega Scissor, Iron Valiant. Great mons. Even Beartic showing up here, very impressive. Um, so yeah, that's just a very quick rundown. Not a very long video. I didn't want it to be a very long video. Just kind of wanted to show everybody, hey, this is who made playoffs, this is who's out of playoffs, and basically kind of breaking out what people need to be doing. Like I said, that 6th win for these 5-win teams, that 6th win validates them for playoffs. Other teams really, really need to be duking it out. Basically, you're trying to win out. You're trying to get big differentials to give yourself the best shot at playoffs. That's the most important thing to be doing right now. Outside of that, nothing really major. Make sure you guys are planning your games on time. I know this week past 2 weeks we've had a lot of extensions. I don't like that. Just because there's a lot of matches to keep track of. So when you're looking at like half or more of your matches not being played on time, it really messes things up and also delays my schedule a lot. That's a big reason why I've been getting these videos out later. Try to get your matches scheduled ahead of time. Obviously, I know there are extenuating circumstances. We've had people dealing with natural disasters, dealing with illness, bodily injury, very busy work schedules. So we've been behind with those things. Once again, just try to get your matches, uh, played on time. That way, it's just easier, right? At the end of the day. That being said, I'm gonna end the video right here. Uh, just, just win, right? If you're in the playoff, if you have playoff potential, win. I guess I'll pretty much be seeing you guys. My next video will either be my week 9 match. We face Lumples, another coach who's trying to get his 6th win, or potentially my other reaction, my other Pokemon Cipher rollout reaction. Either way, though, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for stopping by. This is a short one, just a quick overview, kind of looking at things, talking about things, get it pumped out as quick as possible. But until next time.